to Frankfurt north side to the IKEA. So yeah, so this time I have taken a different route. I'm driving over Messel and then to the Dreieich on B486 and then to the 661, and we'll drive further to the IKEA. So I thought to have a different scenery and we'll give you what is going on a different road. The usual way to go from Darmstadt to IKEA or the north side of Frankfurt is to take the A661 Autobahn 661 or alternatively you can also take the A5. Yeah. So I have left the Darmstadt. I'm heading to the east direction, and from the Messel I will take the left towards the north. So that's the plan. And between Darmstadt and Messel, it's lots of forest. Obviously man-made, but it's very well organized. And in summer it's really green and it's very dense too. The Messel itself is also famous for where they have found the fossils of dinosaurs and fossil animals and stuff like that. Different fossils of old animals, I would say. So the one they have found in this area were not so big dinosaurs, or not the big we see in the movies especially, or some other museums. There are some parts in Frankfurt museum they have put there. The original ones, they also have smaller one, and they are from the same place here. For some reason there is a big 2 or 3 kilometer area where they have digged the earth and they found that there are so many dinosaur fossils found in one place. So then they distributed to the whole South Hessen side. Also in the museum in Frankfurt, Senckenberg Museum, they have models of bigger dinosaurs. One they have found in different places of the earth, like in USA or some other places, as we know. So anyways, the one they have found in German side or this part of the area, like Messel, very small town. So it's they are the smaller ones. As you may be able to notice, but I'm driving fast. If I go here right, then we can go to Messel Grube, and Grube is that place where they have found those fossils. So it's on the right side from here. Yeah. So the right on my back where I'm driving from is the Darmstadt. This is for the reference. For some reason my throat is a bit sore and I'm having light coughs, so don't worry, no corona. I think it's just sometimes you have this thing. So from here I will turn to the left towards the Langen and Dreieich. And on the right again is the Messel side. If I drive straight, then we will reach to the Oberroden, and where we can take B45, and then if I drive further, then I can reach to Hanau, and I can also access the Offenbach from the other side. Yeah, today is the pretty much end of January 2025, and it's Saturday, so there is some traffic on the road because of the weather. So the weather is a bit having greenhouse effect. Usually at this time of the year it could be 0 or in minus or with some snow, but right now it is having 15 Celsius plus, 15 degree plus in Celsius scale. This part has like forest and bigger fields where they farm usually corn, wheat, and I guess some vegetables like spinach and potatoes as well. The other side of the Darmstadt, there is a city called Dreieich where usually farmers are famous to farm the onions. Yep. And they even have a yearly festival. They call it Zwiebel Festival, and where you can find every dish made with the onions, including the Swedish. So yeah, some sweets they made with the onions. Yeah, it sounds strange, but yeah, I have tried. Not the sweet one, the other ones, but it was very nice. Yeah, since I'm also like I'm born in Pakistan and raised in Pakistan, so there's some parts when we went to the farmer's land or the village side, and we have seen a few times those things. So, yeah, the guy in front of me is going really 70 because 70 is allowed here. So he's following the rule. Yeah. Rules. So when we go like 1 or 2 kilometers more, then we take the left towards the Dreieich and Darmstadt, and we will take the national highway B486. Also on my left is like the horses farm. It's basically the farmers' houses, so they have different things like cows and chicken and this stuff like that. And some of them they also hold the and also rent the place to keep the horses from other people. Yes, in Germany, some people, or in Europe in general, some people really like to have this hobby to ride the horse or to keep the horses. Yeah, like in the old days. Like if you go back to 100 years, pretty much every person who nowadays have, for example, a car, usually used to have a horse. So maybe more than 100 years in Europe. Yeah, for shooting purposes, I'm using DJI Action Cam 4. It's a wonderful camera, and I'm using it as a dash cam, and also if I like some movie or video, for example, and the track is a bit interesting, then I try to just put the same video on the YouTube. Nonetheless, it serves multiple purposes, so it's a very good camera. I will highly recommend. If you would like to have one, it's a great one. I will do a separate review video and some of my thoughts for Osmo Action 4 and Osmo Pocket 3 camera. The guy behind me, this guy, cannot hold anyone, and thinking that he needs to be the fastest one. Maybe they are living here, they can't have anyone in front of them, you know. Yeah, I'm mostly have a green area as a garden or as a forest and things like that. Yeah, maybe next time I will also use if I will add this kind of talking and vlog behind the camera vlog video. So then I will use the DJI microphone as well, because they have relatively better quality when you want to record, and they are very near to your body, because I'm using it as a dash cam, so it's a bit far away, like 80 or 90 centimeters, and the car has its own noises and road has its own noises, so it's more useful if I have a microphone near me. So now the curve is going right direction and we are turning automatically to the north side. And I will take the Frankfurt Offenbach right now to A661. The other route was to take the B3 instead of B486 and then go to and then take the A661 from London. So in this route I will pass by the Offenbach and then to the north side of Frankfurt where the IKEA is, and that city part or the Stadtteil or city area is called Bonamis, I guess, or Kalbach, one of them, I guess it's Bonamis. Also, another distinguishable factor is that in Germany you have mainly two types of autobahns. One is with these smaller numbers, what means that if the autobahn start from A1 to A10, for example, so they are name itself is the main, or in German language, its pronunciation is mine. So yeah. So Offenbach and Frankfurt are two neighboring cities. Nowadays they are pretty much touch each other in a hard sense. So especially in Germany or maybe in Europe, this is the culture. When they play football, they play very aggressively, and each local community or town